Hey, what's up everyone? Bill Lethman here for Money Evolution. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what you need to know if you're planning on working while collecting your Social Security benefits. So this topic has become one of the most popular topics here on our YouTube channel. In fact, I recorded a video a couple of years ago, and it continues to be the one that's watched more than any other video that we have here. But there also continues to be a lot of questions that are asked about this topic as well. In fact, actually just recently here within the last couple of weeks, I had a couple of really great questions emailed in to me. So I thought maybe it's time to kind of refresh this video a little bit, maybe address those questions a little bit more specifically so it can be a little bit more clear for you, and also update some of the numbers here for 2019 so you have some of those latest figures here. So when we're talking about working while collecting Social Security, the Social Security Administration has some very specific rules and guidelines. First of all, there's some rules that apply to those years before your full retirement age. So remember, you can collect your Social Security benefits as early as age 62, and we're going to assume for this example here that your full retirement age is age 67. So in the year that you turn 66, in this example, all the way backwards to age 62 is the time period that we're talking about. And under those circumstances, you're allowed to earn $17,640 per year without having your benefits reduced. If you go over that, your benefit is going to be reduced by $1 for every $2 that you're over that limit. So to take a quick example here, let's say that you earn $27,640. So the quick math on that is that we're exactly $10,000 over that limit. So again, if we just simply divide $10,000, the amount that you're over that limit, by 2, that's going to mean that $5,000 of your Social Security benefit is going to be reduced. Okay, so if you're making, let's say, $12,000 a year from Social Security, you're actually only going to get, after that $5,000 is taken out, you're actually only going to get $7,000. So we can very quickly figure out, how much you would be earning where your entire benefit would get wiped out. So if your entire benefit is $12,000 for the year, if you earn basically $24,000 over the limit, you're going to have your entire benefit taken away. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense, okay? So one of the areas that continues to get a lot of questions, in fact, these were just the specific emails that I got just here recently, is, well, what happens if I retire? Let's say if I retire at age 64, and let's say you're planning on retiring August 1st, okay? But you're still making your full income there up until those months prior to August 1st. And you turn on your benefit after August 1st, okay? Does it matter how much money you earn prior to that? And the answer is no, okay? So it doesn't matter if you made $50,000 in those 7 months prior to August 1st when you turn on that Social Security benefit. Doesn't matter if you made $100,000 or even $200,000. You're only going to have your benefit reduced for those months that you're actually collecting the Social Security benefit if you're over those thresholds, okay? And what they do is if you divide this simply by 12, they're going to let you have, I got my note card here, $1,470. So basically, in only the months that you're collecting your Social Security benefit, if you go over $1,470 for any month, that's when your benefit is going to start to get taken away from you. Now, if you do have your benefit taken away, it's not technically lost forever, because when you reach your full retirement age, they're going to adjust your payment to basically account for any of those months where they took away some benefit. Now let me tell you, this is actually kind of what that last video that I did a couple of years ago was all about. Was a client of ours that retired at age 62, started collecting his Social Security benefits right away, and then maybe about a year and a half later got called back into work, started making a lot more than the threshold for Social Security, and ended up getting his entire benefit taken away. Well, when he reached his full retirement age, he started getting these reconciliation letters pretty much every year. We overpaid you by X number of dollars for the year, so therefore we're going to reduce your future benefit for the next year by X number of dollars. Or we underpaid you by a certain amount, so we're giving you a lump sum check of X number of dollars. And it got really, really confusing. We went through it. I crunched a whole bunch of numbers. There's a lot of secret sauce here behind some of these Social Security numbers, but I did my best to say, it looks like it's pretty much about right, but really it's a very difficult calculation. And my recommendation then and still today has always been that if you're you're planning on earning more than these limits, then you probably should just turn off your Social Security benefit or not collect them. And remember, you're taking a discount for every year that you're taking that Social Security benefit early anyway, so that's a benefit that's locked in for the rest of your life. So if you're taking your benefit at 62 and you're still working, you're missing out on a lot of extra money that you could be making by delaying those Social Security benefits. Okay, so now let's move on and let's talk about what happens in the year that you reach your full retirement age. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you reach full retirement age on January 1st or December 31st or somewhere in between. For just that year, they increase the amount of earnings that you're allowed to have. And they increase that for just the months prior to your full retirement age. Okay, so let's say that your birthday is on July 1st. Okay, so what that means is you have 6 months of the year, and during those first 6 months, let's say you turn on your benefit on January 1st, okay, you're allowed to earn in those first 6 months of the year $46,920. If you go over that, they're going to reduce your benefit by $1 for every $3 that you earn over that number. Okay, so if you earned, let's say, $12,000 over that limit, basically 12,000 divided by 3 means that your benefit is going to be reduced by $4,000 in that example there. So they give you a lot more leeway. And again, it doesn't matter when your birthday is. Okay, so if your birthday is on March 1st and there's 2 months before your full retirement age, you're allowed to earn up to $46,920 in just those first 2 months. Consequently, if your birthday is later in the year, then you have that same $46,920, but now it's spread out over 10 or 11 months. So there's some differences there depending on when your birthday is. So hopefully that makes sense. I know this gets a little bit confusing here, lots of numbers and things. So just remember, so once you reach your full retirement age, there's no limitation on your earnings. Okay, so as soon as you hit that month, there's no limitations on how much money you can make, and then from then on out, all the way through, even if you continue to work into age 68, 69, and 70, there's not going to be any reduction to those Social Security benefits. Only before your full retirement age and a little bit in the months before your birthday month when you reach that full retirement age. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. I hope that we added a little bit more clarification compared to the last video that we did. Again, if you want to link up to that video to reference it, we'll put the link here right below the video here today. It's still a good idea to go back and watch that because I kind of take it from a little bit frame of reference. I get into a little bit more detail on the specifics. I think I actually read some of the specific verbiage from those letters from Social Security. So you might get a kick out of that as well, and it might be a little entertaining for you. So anyway, there you have it. That's what you need to know about working while collecting Social Security benefits. Remember, hit that like or subscribe button, especially if you like what we're doing here. We're going to continue to come back to you with some informational videos about this topic. And with that, I will see you back in one of my next videos. Have a great day. Thanks.